Alone in the game room with Lona Gamer Alex. We're playing Endeavor Deep Sea, and we're going all the way back to Mission 1. And this is kind of funny, actually. I remember first time I played this mission, and it was like my first ever attempt to play the game. I think I got a lot of the rules. Like I didn't play the game properly. I remember doing the thing where I was activating a specialist and then doing the actions that require me to pay additional activation disc. With just one specialist activation, I was doing multiple like reservations or sonar scans. So I didn't play the game properly, and I think at the end of the game, I was able to complete like 4 out of the 7 goals, and I think I started playing the game right. I think around mission 2 I did okay. I think mission 3 or mission 4 or something like that. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I should revisit like mission 1, and see, because I remember it wasn't very hard to actually win the game or this mission, but I also wasn't playing the game properly, and I had some issues actually over the last couple of days, so I didn't record my playthrough of this mission because I went back and I started playing mission 1 again multiple times. I think I played it like 2-3 times. And actually, mission 1 is pretty difficult. I couldn't even win once out of the 2 or 3 times that I played mission 1. So now that I'm back, setup is back, and I'm recording again for my board games. I thought I would play mission 1 again. Apparently, the reason why it's difficult is it's just like some of the later missions where the goals are not overlapping, even though they're saying that okay, yeah, just do everything. Every action that you take on the map is gonna count towards something. But the funny thing about this game is you still have to make sure that you win, that you're able to accomplish 4 goals out of the 7. And because the goals are not overlapping, and also you're at the mercy of the random bonus goals, and those bonus goals have not been good to me the last 3 attempts of me playing mission 1. So I think at one point I couldn't even complete 1, which was kind of funny. I think that was the first time I went back and I played this mission again. The first time I couldn't even get 1, because I think I was overconfident. I was like, I should be able to get this easy, I was just pretty much like doing everything, and at the end of the game I was counting the required, for example, goal 1 here, required number of sonar discs, and then journals and conservation sites, and I was just like not able to meet the numbers. And then the closest I think I was able to get somewhere was 3 out of 7 goals fulfilled. And one of them actually was on the impact board here. So I can't really play for a long time right now. I only have like half hour. So I'm just going to do a couple of rounds just to get started. But it's funny. This mission is actually pretty difficult. Mission 1 is actually quite challenging if you're not careful. And apparently, last 3 games that I played this, I wasn't being careful at all. I kind of wish that I recorded those attempts, of course, but I was dealing with some issues. But anyway, we're back now, so let's get going. So mission 1 is to call the ocean. It's saying here that since it's your first day in charge of a team, we'll keep the mission simple and let you get your sea legs. Pretty much anything you do in the ocean will have value today. Yeah, that's a lie, because if that was the case, then these requirements for these goals would have been much lower. For example, let's just go through the three main goals here. And of course, you have the impact board goal of 20 plus for solo players. Goal 1 is called Discover, and that's the number of sonar disc in the ocean, and they want you to get 8 plus for single player. Goal 2 is Journal, and you need to get 5 plus for solo, and then Conservation disc in the ocean, you need to get 6 plus for if you're playing solo. So yeah, they're not, and you can do it anywhere, but the problem is those are individual things that you have to do, and since they don't overlap with each other, they're each like, you have to do sonar, you have to do conservation, you have to do journaling. There's no overlap, and they're asking you to do a lot, like 8 for sonar, 5. That's a lot, and the problem with this game is always like the time constraint. So you only have seven rounds. As a solo player, and it's if you're playing with other players, if you're playing multiplayer, you only have 6, but then 2 people can do a lot more, than when you tackle this individually, because instead of 8, for example, for sonar, you need to get 12. Like, you can even see that they're not even doubling up the goal. They're just adding like 4 more there. With journaling, it's like instead of 5, it's 8. Conservation is 6 is 10. So I think this game is more difficult solo than it is playing multiplayer co-op. So all right, it should be. I think the PvP for this game seems to be pretty fun, but that's not something that we'll be able to experience playing this solo here at home. So, all right. So let's check the bonus goal. We probably can do like up to 3 rounds right now. Hey, sweetheart. Yes, baby. I will feed you in about 15 minutes. Don't worry. Okay, so the first bonus goal here is dedicated. So they want you to have, they don't want you to promote anybody. So you need to get 5 junior specialists at the end of the game. And this is an easy one to get, but during the last 3 attempts, actually, I got this for one of the last 3 attempts on this mission, and because I was trying, I knew that I was not going to be able to just keep the 5 junior, because I was still struggling to get the other goals. So I started promoting them. Yeah, it's so this is not as easy as you because if you're gonna need, because they're not overlapping the goals, you're gonna need to be able to promote to be so that you can have some of these specialists do more than 1 action per round. So so this is gonna work against us, this bonus goal, for sure. Okay, so we're gonna start with the game with recruiting. I think a sonar operator, and then we're gonna move coordination up. We get 1 activation disc. We get 1 already from the C star. We all start at the C star for this mission, and then we get to take 1 back. So we can take it from the team leader. So for the first, since we have to do journaling, and we also have to do conservations, looks like we're gonna have the team leader dive, and we're gonna have the sonar operator go ahead and do a sonar action. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to reveal tile 1 and 2, and then we're going to pick 1. Okay, so we have the atoll here and the ledge elevator. I like this one because we get another activation token. Since we're only going to get 1 back. Well, does that even matter? Well, this one actually will give us another navigation coordination stats. So this is better because then we can get two of the activation disk back. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. I will place it down here. And for this mission, we have up to five columns. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one is selected at random. Okay, so I get 1 reputation and 1 coordination. And then we have to place 3 random dive tokens here. Okay, and then the team leader is going to go ahead and dive, and we're gonna get we can get one. We can choose a stat on the one of the lowest stat that you have on the. I don't know what this is called, the your tracker. Or you can get 3 research points. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the, hold on, let's see here. And this icon means you can only bump up one of the lower ones. So you can't bump up any of the stats, because that's very specific icon there. Let me see. Yeah, advance your lowest attribute marker 1 step. So if it doesn't have like the little icon in the middle of the middle of that round multicolor pie there, then you should be able to just select any stats you want. But this one actually you can only move, looks like in our case, inspiration and ingenuity. So I'd rather just get the research points. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's round 1. Yeah, still have 10 more minutes. So let's check the bonus goal for round 2. And it is esteemed reputation plus inspiration. So the first 2 tracks here. And I think we're going to go ahead and get the reef diver. The reason why I want the reef diver is because he can also journal once promoted. Let's think about this. See, I should have maybe planned a little bit ahead, because if I bump up one of these actually and then recruited the pilot, I would have been able to get one of these other ones actually to go to level 2. So I wasn't yeah, you gotta sometimes you gotta really sit down and think about the long game, you know, not just, you gotta kind of plan ahead with this game sometimes, but that's all right. Let's go ahead and get the reef diver. So I get 1 reputation. So next round I can get to recruit from level 2 specialist. I get 1 activation disc, and then I get 2 back. So everyone's available for this round. We can dive twice, or we can dive once. You know what? Let's just keep going with the sonar, because we do have to get 8 of them. So let's go ahead and just do the sonar scan here. So again, we're gonna do surface zone and the epipelagic zone. So with the surface zone, I get the decommissioned oil rig, and if I select that, I get research point, and I also get coordination. If I select the submerged cave system, I get coordination and I get ingenuity. This one, if I get this one, then we need 6 conservation. So this is 4, 5, 6. So if we work on conservations on these 2 tiles, then we will be able to satisfy that that goal there. So maybe this is the better option. So let me go ahead and select that. So we get 1 coordination and 1 research point. Okay, I only have 1 more activation disk here. I can either move or I can it can only move 1 spot. I can move or I can dive. And it's probably best to stay here because if I move over here, I can only do 1 journal. Here I can do both of these journals here because we have matching icons. So maybe we'll dive. So I'm going to go ahead and dive. And we get 3 research points, or 5 research points if you're willing to let go of 1 of your activation disk, but we don't have 1. So we're just going to take the 3 research points. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so let's look at the 3rd bonus goal. Leftover research. This is kind of easy to get, but not for mission 1, because I've gotten this a couple of times out of the 3 recent attempts for this mission, because you're using a lot of research points to try and to do conservation and journaling. So yeah, this is hard already. I think mission 1 is probably like the hardest out of all of the missions, to be honest, because I don't remember having this much difficulty playing the game. And I like I said, first time I played this mission, I thought it was not bad because I was playing the game wrong. So now I'm playing the game properly, and it is difficult. This is probably one of the more difficult missions out of the 7 that I have played. All right, so we can recruit up to level 2 now. Let's see. Let's look at our options here. Now, if I recruit the marine engineer, I can get another ship. But I don't think I need that right now. Do I? No, not necessarily. I think the ecologist is probably a good option, but we don't get a bonus if we hire the ecologist, though. Only after she's promoted, and we're trying not to promote people actually during this playthrough. And look at this. This is already round 3, and we only have 2 sonar. We only have 2 sonar, and no progress at all when it comes to journaling and the conservation. So we need to start doing conservation efforts. I mean, that will require us to have activation tokens and on all that. So maybe we need to start looking into like getting the impact tokens. That way we can bump up the stats. I mean, easily. Yeah, it's difficult already. Sonar, diving. We do need someone who can do conservation or journaling also. Like, you can't just depend on your leader to do these things because of the amount that they're asking for. I think that what they should have done for this mission to lower the difficulty, because this is the first time that people would be playing the game, maybe lowering the amount. Like, instead of 8 sonar, maybe 6. Instead of 5 journals, maybe 3. I guess they think that it would just be too easy. If we get another ship, though, and then that will also we'll do that from. You know what? I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest. It's hard. I want to go with the ecologist, but then we still have to move, and we can move one spot, but we're only getting one activation disc, one and two back, so we only have 3 activation discs. I'm just gonna go ahead and recruit the marine engineer. I think just to bump the stats. Is this a good option? Because I don't think I'm not gonna be needing to move that much. Because I shouldn't worry about that too much. But then again, I need to at least be able to move 2 spots. Easily move 2 spots. But I think right now, we're okay. I'll go with the ecologist. I'll go with the ecologist for now. She's not even going to be able to, because we don't have a lot of activation discs. Maybe go with the navigator. You know what? I'll go with the navigator just so I can move my inspiration. I mean, we need to get inspiration and reputation up anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We get 1 activation disc, and then we get 2 back. So everyone's active. But we only have 3 activation discs. So let's go ahead and do the last sonar reading here. So I will do surface zone and then the next zone. So we have sunken ruins here or dying reef. I think sunken ruin is better because you get 2 stats. Yeah, I'm gonna go with sunken ruins. So we get 1 ingenuity, 1 reputation, and then 4 dive tokens here. And then we're going to move, because I don't have, if I move, I think I definitely need to move so I can get inspiration here. So I'm going to go ahead and use the navigator to move us to this spot, and then we get 1 inspiration. So now we get 2 activation tokens. So look at this, we're already halfway into the game. All right, I can, oh no, I gotta go. So like I said, I'm not gonna be able to finish this during this session, but I'll be back a little later and play the second half of the game. So we went through 3 rounds, and I don't feel like this is going well because we only have 3 of the sonar disc and we need 8 total, and this is on top of getting the journals and conservation sites, and then we have the stress of keeping our research points up high and then not promoting people. We can promote 2. We can basically just promote 2 of our specialists max to be able to get dedicated, because 5 of them needs to be at the junior level. Reputation and inspiration points here, that might be possible, but even thus far we haven't even touched the impact board here. So this is hard. It's not impossible, but it's hard. I mean, it feels like it's harder than the other missions. Because I'm constantly thinking about how am I going to be able to get the 6. I mean, we don't even have that many people who can do conservation sites right now. Only the team leader can do it. Journaling, only the team leader can do it. I mean, and if I get somebody who can journal, it's going to be just like only that one person, and we're running out of rounds. So, but I'm going to stop here. I'll be back a little later and finish the game.